Hi guys and welcome to my channel. In this video I want to talk to you about one of Excel's most useful function, Vlookup. So what does Vlookup do? Vlookup searches in the first column of a table, and once it finds it, it returns the corresponding data from any column that you specify. Let's proceed with an example. I'm pretty sure it will be much more clearer for you once we do that. So let's say we want to search. We have this table of customers, and we want to search for the phone number of, let's say, Miss Emilia Langdon. So we start by Vlookup. You can double click on the name. It will automatically Excel automatically completes the function name for you. Okay, so we said we want to look for Miss Emilia Langdon. Okay, we close the commas. We close the apostrophes, and then we place a comma. In my case, it's a comma, but in your case, it might be a semicolon, dependent on your original settings. Okay, so we have the name written in there. Next argument, we want to specify the table where we are looking for this data. So we are looking in the entire table of customers. That is our second argument. As you can see, I selected this by mouse, and Excel automatically created the reference, the table reference for me. You could have also written by hand B5 column E18. The next parameter tells Excel which data we want to fetch once it finds Emilia Langdon in the table. So it's actually a number of a column from where he will provide this data to us. And we will say we want to see column number 3 because that is the telephone number. Okay. And last parameter, it's either true or false. True is for an approximate match of Emilia Langdon, and false is for an exact match. And 99% of the time you will need to write in there false, because we always want to look for an exact match of the string we are searching for. And you can write false, or you can put a 0 which has the same value. Okay, let's close the parentheses and hit enter. So what do we have here? This is the phone number of Miss Emilia Langdon. As you can see, it worked. So let's have another example. Let's say you have another sheet, and whenever you write something in a cell, the customer name here, you would want to see the address and the phone number of that particular customer in this cells. So how do we do it? Well, it's a little bit different than last time. Okay, we proceed, we look up, and then instead of writing the name of the customer with apostrophes directly in the function, we say the lookup value will be written in this cell. So we don't fix it. Whatever the user will write in this cell, that will be the actual value that will be looked up. We put a comma, and then we specify the table. We have our customers table, and then we need to specify the column index. So since we are talking about the address, that is our second column. As said, for the last parameter, we always put false, or I will put a 0 so that you can see that this works as well. We close the parentheses, and that is our formula. Of course, it's not working. The reason why it's not working is that we don't have a customer name written in here, and that's the result when we don't have any data there. So how do we do? Well, let's say we get this customer from here, we copy the name, and then we paste it here, and there you have it. I wrote a customer name, and I automatically get the address of that customer. Let's try to copy paste this function to the right side. It actually worked, right? Wrong. If you're looking at the formula, what Excel did is that it automatically changed our function. So it's actually looking for the address and provides the second value from this new table. So it automatically modified the entire formula we had. We don't want to do that. So let's copy paste the formula from here to here. Okay, right now we have the exact same formula, so we're providing the address. We need to change the column number to 3. So there you have it. You have the phone number. What happened previously, and this is something you should know, it's the way Excel is copying cells and functions. So let's say we copy over this here, and then we get some customers like this, and this. Okay, and when we paste it here, everything works fine. And then for the last customer, I will take Veda Widener and I will put it here. Oh, so it doesn't work. What happens there? As it happened previously, Excel updated my references. Whenever I copied down, it also moved down my reference. So instead of being B5 E18, when it moved down, it changed to B6 to E19. For example, the last one was B9 E22, and if I'm looking at B9 E22, Veda Widener is no longer there because B9 is already this table he's looking into, right? So this is the reference he's having right now. So in case you don't know it, there is a simple trick to force Excel to always keep the same references, and that is to place a $sign before the column and the row number, the column name and the row number. Okay, let's do this for this one as well. Let's fix those column names, row numbers, column name, row number. Okay, and now we can safely copy paste this to the bottom and it will work perfectly. Now it's always the same value, the same reference to the right table we wanted to look up into. Okay, two more things I want to tell you about Vlookup function, which are very, very important. Vlookup function is always looking in the first column of the array we are specifying. So here in our Vlookup function, we specify B5 E18. Excel will always look for Miss Emilia Langton in the very first column. Okay? So it will not look in the entire table we provided, it will only look in the first column. This is really important for you to know. And the second thing is that whenever it finds a value, as you can see, we have to provide a positive number for the column reference. The corresponding value Excel will give as a result must be located to the right side of the value we are looking for. It can be the exact value. So here, if we want to put column number 1, it will actually provide the name of Miss Langdon. This might be useful because this is the way you can check whether Emilia is in the customer database. But the important thing you should know is that Excel or Vlookup will only provide values which are located in columns to the right side of the value we are looking for. It will never look to the left side. So for example, if you're looking, let's say you want to try something like this. Let's say we do a Vlookup. We want to look up Emilia's phone number and then look in this full table, and then we want to say column -2. Okay, you can try to do something crazy like that. Let's put a 0 at the end, but of course this won't work. And the reason it won't work is that You cannot go to the left side of the column you're looking for. It will always look in the first column here, and it can't go to the left side. Okay, I think this is it for now. I hope this was helpful for you, and if it was, just leave a like and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in other videos about Excel. See you soon. Bye.